When most people think about handheld gaming, you're thinking about the Atari Lynx, but there's other handheld game systems out there like the Nintendo 3DS, which does one thing the Lynx doesn't do. It has an online eShop. This will actually do 3D if you ask it nicely. And the game that we're talking about today is Samurai Destiny Dungeon Showdown 7. What is this game?
Fun time. I mean, the nouns are interchangeable. It's Samurai Sword Destiny.
Samurai Sword Destiny, that's the game. Maybe I should pay attention more, but then again, that wouldn't be me.
Yeah, you're playing Atari Lynx all day.
You got a problem with that?
I'm just saying, I didn't know there were that many games that you could play it all day.
Yeah, we'll get to the Lynx later. Samurai Destiny Sword, what?
Samurai Sword Destiny is
that's the game.
Samurai Sword Destiny is an eShop release from UFO Interactive for the Nintendo 3DS. And if you've played Muramasa the Demon Blade for the Nintendo Wii, you've played a better version of Samurai Sword Destiny.
You don't sound like a huge fan of this game, Derek.
I don't want to say that I'm not a fan because it is okay. But when you've played Muramasa and then you play this, you know, it's like going to Disneyland and then just your dad buys you a swing set and paints Mickey Mouse's face on it.
That would be a copyright violation, by the way. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Especially if you charge admission to your swing set. Moving on, what if you haven't played Muramasa?
Well, so basically, what it is it's a side-scrolling action RPG. Only in this case, hold the RPG. There's not a whole lot of RPG elements in this game, but it is a side-scrolling action game. You control a little ninja samurai person attacking an onslaught of other samurais who apparently have some beef with him.
And you do the same move over and over again.
You do the same move over and over again, and the reason is because it's the only one that freaking works. There are other attacks you can do, but there's so much hassle, and the results really aren't worth it. It's actually a lot easier and more efficient to just swipe back and forth on the touchscreen, and you do this repetitive attack that you see me doing, and I mean, that's really all there is to it.
Is it affordable, and who's it for? Is there enough gameplay to also make it worthwhile? It
is very affordable, and it's on the eShop. It's a nice thing to have on the eShop because it is one of the better eShop exclusives out there, and if you've played Muramasa and you liked it, there is a lot to like about this game. It sort of has a similar aesthetic. Muramasa was a gorgeous game. This is like Muramasa Light, so it sort of beckons that spirit visually of Muramasa. But in terms of gameplay, it's just not quite there.
Is it 3D-ish?
The 3D effect is actually really cool because the graphics are sort of paper thin, so it's kind of like, you know, popping out on multiple. It's kind of achieves that parallax thing that Muramasa had by use of the 3D, only not quite.
Demon Blade Dungeon.
Demon Happy Fun Time Samurai Sword Destiny.
It's just not an easy title to remember.
And the nouns are they're interchangeable. I think what they did was they put them in a bag and they just pulled them out. And then they said, well, okay, well, whichever one's first, you know, then they named the game.
Well, Demon and Samurai are great names to have in video game titles. I've always been very partial to Cosmic, Dungeon, and Dragon, or Ninja.
Right.
Like Cosmic, Dungeon, Dragon, Ninja, Dungeon, Cosmic, Dragon. Samurai, Destiny, Cosmic, Dungeon.
Face.
Dragon, Warrior, Happy, Fun Time, Turbo, Hyper, Alpha, Remix.
HD.
7.